Listen, there is no doubt there are issues over the national discourse as well. Of course there are. It has worsened. It is much more contentious. It is a vile place out there on the internet in particular. MPs are being threatened. And it's easy to sort of get deflected and talk on that issue. It's perhaps less easy to get into the whole issue of Islamist extremism. But that's what we're dealing with here. And make no mistake, that threat has not gone away. We saw a wave of attacks in 2017, first with Westminster and then with Manchester, London Bridge, and then the Parsons Green bomb, which thankfully didn't fully detonate, but still injured scores of people. In that year as well, there were other attacks that thankfully didn't injure people, but were still attacks. One outside the gates of Buckingham Palace, where a man launched a samurai sword attack on the police. Another attack that was launched heading for Downing Street, a man with a rucksack, knives in his back, tackled by armed police. A mother and a sister up in North London who were planning a knife attack, again targeting MPs down at Westminster. That was a terrible year for terrorist attacks. It was at the height of Islamic State. The real concern is, because we've had a relatively quiet few years in terms of attacks that have been launched. If you remember the Reading attack, Sudesh Aman, who launched the attack in Streatham in South London in 2020. There are only two notable attacks, really, that we've seen since that bad year of 2017. So people can be forgiven for just dropping the guard a bit. Certainly the terror threat level has come down. It was at severe for many years, meaning an attack was highly likely. They lowered that to substantial, meaning an attack is likely. It may go back up again, we don't know, but certainly the indications that we're getting from police and security services is that they are very concerned that we may be entering another phase because of what's happened in terms of people being radicalised in the bedroom, because, of course, we've had unique circumstances of people being effectively locked in their houses, and their only outlet for many of them is to go on the internet.